I was thinking about that moment. I don't know if you've ever had a moment where all of a sudden you just kind of realized you're at the right place at the right time for like a reason. And like, I know there's been times in my life, I've had a pretty interesting life. My entire adult life, I've been in and out of network marketing. I went to college, I got a degree. It took me about 8 years. I got a Bachelor of Elective Studies. Anyone know what a Bachelor of Elective Studies is? Yeah, me neither. You go to school long enough, they give you a degree and tell you to go home. But my entire life, I always had sales jobs. I started off selling magazines over the phone when I was like 14 years old. In college, I did political fundraising over the phone. From there, I went into doing mortgages over the phone. And I had a job with mortgages. It was literally my job to cold call people. They gave us, little cards of leads. We would sit there in our row of cubicles. We'd grab our card, we'd dial the number, and we'd say, hey, Bob, how's it going? What are your interest rates at? What bills do you have? Let's see if we can get you some lower payments. Great. What is your social? And we cold called people, and our goal was to get one social per hour so that we could run their credit and see if we get them a better interest rate. I mean, looking back, that's pretty incredible to think that we cold called people and got their socials over the phone. My next job I had, I sold gold and silver over the phone. So it was like gold and silver coins and bullion. And people either bought it for an investment, this is my hedge against inflation, or they bought it for when everything hits the fan. We're trillions of dollars of debts. When this dollar collapses, they want something that's still going to have value. They want something they can barter and trade with. And the way we got leads was my boss, the owner of the company, he was all into everything. He knew all the history of the presidents and the economy and go on radio shows, as a guest saying, you got to buy gold. Here's the reasons you need it. And people who were interested would call in. And a lot of times it was people we never met, we never saw face to face, but yet they would send us checks for $60,000, $70,000. They would mail us a box of their gold because if the dollar's going to collapse, you don't want gold bars. What you want is silver coins. That way you can easily trade it in smaller denominations. So we'd have people we never met send us boxes of $50,000, $100,000 worth of gold to us, and then we would mail them gold back. And as I continued to go through these sales careers, and I continued to, try to be successful in network marketing, I remember there was a point where I was standing in my kitchen, and at this time she was my girlfriend. I'm lucky to say she's now my wife, but we were standing in my kitchen, and she got my mail for me, and she brought it in. And I was all excited about some new business. This was going to be the one. Here it is. This juice or this whatever it was is different. And I remember the moment standing in my kitchen. At this point, my walls still had the 70 wallpaper on them, and they had that ugly floral border way on the top, and it had, these green countertops. You could just tell the kitchen had been built in the 60s. But I remember as I was talking to her, as excited as could be, ready for her to be excited, she looks me dead in the eyes and goes, you know how I know that these businesses just don't work? Because if anybody could do it, it would be you, and you're not. So either just give it up or get your poop in a group. I mean, that was a punch to the gut. Like, she kind of handed me my mail. I couldn't even talk. And, she walked out the door and drove home. And I had to sit down and I had to really think about this. Like, she's right. And I mean, not to pat myself on the back, but I mean, every sales job I went to, I could be successful at. From there, I went to work for a cosmetology school where we did all our admissions over the phone. And my job was to enroll girls into cosmetology school about cutting hair, and makeup and doing nails. And even that I was able to be successful at, but somehow network marketing, I just couldn't figure it out. I knew it was possible. I knew there was a way. I knew there was a strategy that could be done. I've seen it done, but for some reason, I just couldn't figure it out. And if I would have figured this out before, it would be unstoppable. But now that we're just even starting these strategies, I mean, we're just starting to gear up here and get the ball rolling, and we're seeing these results come in. As we're seeing people come in from the marketing, the YouTube channel, and from the blog, and all these channels we have out there. And to think back about a year ago, it was probably about 10 months ago, and I've always said, you can take me out of MLM, but you can't take the MLM out of me. And since the very first time I heard about it, when I was 14 years old, I was sitting there in my tan Royal Rangers uniform, waiting for my dad to pick me up, overhearing a conversation of my dad being pitched a network marketing business, my dad not being interested, but just overhearing this, I wanted it. I wanted in. It never crossed my mind, how much is it? How does the compensation plan work? I didn't have any questions. I just said I want to do that. And this idea stuck with me, the rest of my life. And to realize there's people out there just like me who get it, who get just as excited about this idea. And it's our job to go find those people. And there's a right way to do it, and there's a way that sucks to do it. And the truth is, getting started, you kind of got to do it a little bit of both ways. Building a network marketing business or building anything that's worth it, it's not always easy. No pain, no gain. But once I finally realized that I almost had to get over myself. I had to get confident enough in myself to say, you know what? If I shoot a video, I'm going to put it on the internet. If it don't get results right away, I'm going to keep doing it. And that's when my eyes opened to realize that that's how it's designed to work. I spent years just thinking, all right, this webinar's coming up tonight, and this webinar is going to give me all the secrets I need to explode my business. And then I'd get off the webinar, I'd be so excited, I'd be ready to go. But in reality, I'd have no idea what to do still. I had no friends and family to call. I had no prospects. I had no leads. Nothing I did worked. But here we have a system that just builds over time like it's designed. I mean, network marketing, that's how it works. Network marketing, it's a lot of people doing a little bit. Like John D. Rockefeller said, I'd rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. And it's impossible to earn a lot of money quickly when you're getting 1% of 100 people, okay? And just like marketing, and just like building your business, when you're building a blog, or doing Google, or building up a YouTube channel, or you're doing any of these strategies that work, it takes time and it takes time to build. And once I was able to digest that, and once I was able to start celebrating the small wins, and realizing, it's not about saying the right thing. When we have an opportunity like this, when we have a company like this, when we have a marketing system and products we can talk about, people who are searching for this, people want exactly what we have to offer. And even on Chuck's Live tonight, someone typed in the comments, I found your company because I was looking for relief from pain and inflammation for lupus. So when you think about all the marketing channels, and we're going to talk more about, long tail keywords, and I know you guys know about that. When you think about all the different possibilities, what people are searching for. And going back 10 months from today, when I was sitting there and my wife's maternity leave was about to end, and she was going to have to go back to work, and it was that choice of, do I put my kid in daycare? Or do I just figure this thing out? But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it the right way. I'll be honest. If you're going to tell me the only option is I have to sell my friends and family or pitch people at the grocery store, I'd rather just get a job. But when I started to realize, here's how to market, here's what everyone who's getting results is doing, and it's possible for even the average person to do. I've seen too many success stories, on YouTube, of watching people who started with a YouTube channel at zero and build it up. And this isn't in network marketing. That's what's great about these strategies. These strategies work because they work. So often in network marketing, we think there's like magical strategies. Like there's this hidden group of people, and if we just find them, they're going to explode our business. But the truth is we got to grow it. Find the people who are looking for it, who are ready to lock arms and run too. Because me 10 months ago, I was looking for a company, and the MLM was in me. I said, what can I do? And I've showed the screenshot before of me sending messages to a company basically asking, how do I join? What's your compensation plan? Because I want to sign up. Here's my credit card number. How do I get started? And I don't know why, but they didn't write back. And even at this point in my life, I was looking, I was getting V8s. I was looking for some sort of vitamins and health and nutrition that would give me more energy. And then all of a sudden my phone rang, and it was Todd. And it was just like, he called me on Friday. To be honest, I don't remember what I was doing, but I was only kind of listening. But it was something, I have a business. I did, the systems. I got it. Let's go. And I was like, okay, bye. And literally all weekend I thought about it. I was like, oh, I should probably sign up with Todd. I should probably get signed up with Todd. I should probably do that. And then I think on Monday he might have called me or texted me. I was like, yeah, send me the link. I'm in. And at first I kind of joined like, well, here we go again. Let's see what happens. But now that we have this system, now that it's been tested and proven, and it's something that can just be built over time, and realizing the power when we do it in the right way, we have such a wide open market. As we look at our upline, like Chuck and everyone up there is doing that, basically what they're doing is getting the word out for our team. We're the only ones marketing like this. So as people go searching for HB Naturals, as people go looking for our products, for people go looking for more information, we're going to be the team that we find. We are getting so ahead of the trend on this. For a while, I did online this thing called launch jacking. And what launch jacking is you can go on this website and find affiliate products that are coming out. Here's the date that they launch. And an affiliate product launches, all these big marketers with all these big lists, send to their list, here's this cool new product, you should buy it, so they can earn their affiliate commission. So when people get this email about this cool product they should buy, what do? They go on YouTube and look for a review of it. So basically, I would go look at all these products that we're going to, launch, make a video with the keyword saying, here's this product review, check it out. And I would just make a video saying, yeah, this product is launching. Here's some bonus I put together. If you buy through this link, it's a really great product. You're making a great decision. And what's cool is that a lot of times, if you did it, you could send them an email and say, I want to review it, and they'd actually send you the products. So for the majority of them I did, I actually got the product so I could review it. But that was the whole point. And then, every day, every week, you'd have to make a new video about the new product. Here with HB Naturals, I don't know if this sounds right, but we're kind of launch jacking a company. We have a company that's still in that ground floor stage of building up this momentum, just starting to be talked about. No other team that's building this way. And by being at this right time, at this right place, and leveraging this right strategy, it's amazing the results we're going to be able to get. And getting out there, and the power of sharing our story. That's what HB Vitality is here. We're here for breakthroughs, for people who say, I want the health, not just the products and what that offers, but as I share this business and I grow it with the team, the results that's able to achieve. And for so long, people say I tell too many stories. But as I tell my story all the time, I know this guy named Ben, and I only know him from online, and I've probably known him for about 4 years. And he posted on his timeline the other day that he said this, you can go find it. He said, it's been about 2 years since me and Daniel J have talked business. What great times those were. What funny stories. A Royal Ranger guy through and through. And I was like, after 2 years, all the things we've talked about and everything that came up over all that time, it was Royal Rangers that stuck out to him. And you never know what part of your story or what it's going to be that's going to stand out to someone. So I encourage you to get out there and be you and be the best version of you. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And you know who people don't know, like, and trust? Boring people. Who here would say that they're boring? And if you raise your hand, I know that you're lying because I've met all of you. So get out there and don't be afraid to say something, a little different or a little out there. Looking at Terry's, wrapping up a video with stupid technology, and you never know what's going to come out of it. And just by taking action and initiating that, the ball begins to roll, the momentum begins to build, the YouTube channel starts to get watch time. And here's the biggest thing too, is when you're doing this, is you're not creating content for everyone. How I used to think, how can I shoot a video that I can get 100 people to watch and all 100 join, and if all 100 don't join, I just failed. But that's not the truth behind it. I realized when I could shoot a video, and I can make that video, majority of time I shoot a video, I'm talking to myself. And when I can shoot a video that gets me excited, that makes sense to me, then I know that there's other people out there, when they see it, they're going to get it, they're going to want the same thing. And those are the types of people that we want to get on our team. We want to get action takers, and that's what this system creates. Because people can follow it, it makes sense. People have kind of seen it, they see it in action, but you don't really get it until it's laid out there. As I went back and looked at all the success I've had in network marketing, the times I joined a company or the times people joined me, it's kind of like, this is what was happening. But for some reason, it was just, I don't know, too many pieces to the puzzle. I thought there was something magic. And then I realized if I just roll up my sleeves, if I just get to work and put in the action, there's so much out there that we can get right now. And again, the power of the riches in the niches and the power of these long tail keywords right now, that just doing it and getting the word out there. Every time I see something about HB Naturals or a post, someone says on there, I found these products searching for this. I found this searching for this. When you think about our top leaders, Kimberly Wilkins and her story at the event, I was laying in bed in my pajamas. I was looking for a way that I could change my life. I was looking for something I could do. I was ready to go. I just needed the opportunity. And I think she even said she was searching for like organic MLM companies. Or she was searching for one of those keywords. And I don't remember if it was her, but a lady spoke on the last night. And on the last night of the event, she was saying, I was part of another company, but I didn't like the products. I wasn't comfortable with what they had. So I went searching for an all-natural company, and I don't even know who I signed up under. And, that's the realistic landscape that we have out there. People are searching for this. They're looking for it. Your story can be what changes somebody's life, and you're not even going to know it. Well, you won't know it for a while. You start creating videos, telling your story, sharing why you're here. I'm going to go into this really quick. If you haven't seen the video by Simon Sinek, The Golden Circle, you need to watch that video. Because what he breaks down is what gets people to take action, why great leaders are able to inspire, and it comes down to what he calls the golden circle. And the golden circle has 3 parts. The innermost part is the why. The next part is the how, and the outer part is the what. And people who struggle and companies who struggle, it's because they try to start on the outside and work their way in. You know, here's what I'm doing. Here's what my business is. Here's what my products are. What's your objection? Because I'm going to overcome it. You're not going to join? Well, let me share more what it is. Let me give you more facts so you can make the informed decision. But whereas great leaders, great companies, people in network marketing who make a difference, they start on the inside. They start with that why. People don't care what you're doing, they care why you're doing it. And when you're able to share why you're here, you know, what your story is. For so long, I was stuck in this catch-22 of network marketing that, you know, I can't get any results because nobody will join me, and nobody will join me because I don't have results. You know, you always see these videos with these big cars and the mansions and the stacks of cash, and you get so excited it's impossible not to buy. So when you're thinking about, you know, how can I compete against that? The truth is, you can blow that out of the water. People are sick of that hype. They're craving authenticity. And when you can say, here's where I am right now, here's the obstacles I'm facing, but no matter what, I'm going to overcome it. Here's where I'm going. Here's why I'm doing it. Who's coming with me? You want to know how? Well, we create YouTube videos and we create blogs. We put our message in front of people who are searching for it. At that point, you know, they don't care what it is. You know, if you can show someone a path to reach their goals, and I'm telling you, there's people like me out there who are thirsty, who are saying, I want this so bad. I would lay awake at night thinking about giving me a way to do this. This is supposed to work by now. How come it hasn't? But now, understanding the plan, the realistic expectation of building up social currency, it's impossible to happen overnight. It just doesn't. I mean, there's quicker and more effective ways to do it. I mean, you could shoot YouTube videos all day long, but if don't have keywords, if they're not targeted, if no one's searching for it. And while you're doing this, again, you can go as fast as you want, because you can go on things like Facebook and you can join Facebook groups. And having the understanding that you can't go in Facebook groups and just ask people to join your business. They already have a business. They think it's the greatest thing ever, and they're not having any success with it. So what you can do is go on Facebook groups and start building relationships, finding people you can build that know, like, and trust with. And now when you shoot a YouTube video, maybe you have 12 friends on Facebook who are all interested in network marketing, that you can say, check out my video. Check out what I'm doing. And when people start to see that, when people see consistency, when people see you start small, overcome obstacles, do it no matter what, and start to get results, I'm telling you, if you haven't had your first lead come in yet from a YouTube video, when that hits, get ready. Because all of a sudden, your belief shift changes. When all of a sudden you shoot a video and you get a comment of someone saying, great story, I'm going to your link to sign up, I'm telling you, you're going to make about 100 videos that week. And, you know, that's where we are now. You can have the belief that it works. I mean, we have people coming in on a regular basis, and they're coming in at the star level. They're saying, I see exactly what this is. I see what you have. I've been looking for this. Let's go. And that's what's exciting about this. So again, start with the why. We have a how that actually makes sense and people can do with realistic expectations. And we have the most amazing what. Like I said, at this point, the what doesn't matter. But the fact that Todd found HB Naturals, you know, I call it magic or luck because that's how it was in my mind. But in reality, he was, you know, really kind of studying the market for quite a while. You know, it wasn't quite just throwing a dart at the dartboard. But the fact that he found it at the timing at where it was, that his mind was open to the opportunity. And, you know, Todd, will you come out here for a few minutes, tell us a little bit more about HB Naturals, why you chose this company, what we have going on. And again, I like to start with a thank you and an applause. We appreciate it, Todd.
Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, it was a great half hour of the overview that you just did. I think you touched on a lot of the stuff that I typically touch on, but I think that the key thing with HB Naturals right now is the timing. I always go back to the timing. The company, is debt free. It's got a great management team. It's been in business for 7 years. Carries a full line of products. I think it was 82. They said, if I remember, 75 or 82 at the event. They're all plant based. They're all organic. We've got 50 of them are under $30. Some are even in the teens that you can buy and try. You can join for free. You don't have to put a lot of money into the company to get it going. So you can launch for relatively nothing if you want to. But it's just a tremendous opportunity for us to be in with HB Vitality, to be associated with HB Naturals, because where they're at in the timing of the growth of the company. They're past the 5-year mark, so they're stable. They've only been doing the network marketing piece for 2 years. So that's pretty much brand new. There are not a lot of distributors that are in the company right now. A lot of companies I've been involved in the past, maybe they've had 1 or 2 products and that was it. I've never been involved with a company with this many types of products priced this way, because usually when you get into a network marketing company, everything is just so overpriced because you got to pay everybody in the downline, right? So you get all these products that just cost a fortune and they're just overpriced. So you don't have that here, at HB Naturals. Everything is priced right. So done a tremendous job with the comp plan. It's very easy to make money in this company, and it's very easy to get people excited about it. So like Daniel said, been doing network marketing for probably close to 20 years, been a lot of different opportunities. Took a hiatus for about 4 years before I found HB Naturals, because I didn't want to put this type of investment in the systems until I found a company that I thought was really going to be the company to go with to make this kind of investment. Back in July, when me and Daniel got together, talked a little bit about the phone call, the infamous Friday phone call. But yeah, when we got back together in July, the first thing we did was we talked about, well, how do we want to market this thing? How do we want to take this opportunity? Do we want to do traditionally, like, other MLM companies do, friends and family, bump into people, drop cards, all the different ways you can market? Or do we want to try to say, well, let's try to market like an e-commerce website? Well, why don't we build a website, hbvitality.com, and put it out there like an e-commerce site? What do you do to advertise an e-commerce site? Well, that's when we started talking about the different marketing channels. And we came up with the 8 different marketing channels to market, basically HB Naturals, to help build the downline and be able to bring new members into the group. So over the last 8 months, we've been developing all those marketing channels. Of course, the first one was the website proper with the rotator, that basically all the SEO was put behind that to basically anybody who looks for HB Naturals or looks for anything associated with the products is going to run across HB Vitality. It's going to check out our website and going to join our team, because we're just the best team out there in HB Naturals. So everybody's going to flock to HB Vitality. We have a lot of people that are constantly trying to get into our team just because we're servant leadership and we're based on serving the community. And that starts right at the top. Majority of the signups that I give out to the team come through that rotator on hbvitality.com. And I hand those out to all my leadership team, and we all work together to grow our businesses. And that's done very well. And it's sort of like Daniel said, it's put the infrastructure in place now for us to literally explode. And we're right tied with where we need to be with HB Naturals. So as HB Naturals continues to grow and explode, HB Vitality is going to be right there with them through these different marketing channels. And if you talk about the marketing channels really quickly, I can go over them, spend 2 minutes going over them. But the first one is obviously the website. Obviously the SEO, all the work that we've done, all the long tail keywords, hundreds. I think we're almost close to 700 long tail keywords. I think we're at 685,000 visits to the site now since July, last time I checked. So we tons of traffic to the site, a lot of repeat traffic to the site. So people just love going to the website. It's an authority site now on Google. Every time we publish a blog on that site, it immediately gets ranked on the first page of Google for that long tail keyword. And that site just continues to build. We continue to add content to it. We continue to tweak it. And that channel will just continue to grow. And that's, of course, what we've got the main rotator on too, that basically everybody's put on the rotator, and we build your downline for you as we continue to grow that channel. So that's the first channel. Second channel is what I'm really excited about, more than the first channel, even though the first channel I developed over the months of July. But I really like what Daniel's doing with the YouTube channel. YouTube is really kind of a, I call it like the wild, wild west. It used to be like Google used to be years ago. You could pretty much publish anything on Google, and if you put enough backlinks behind it, and you put enough SEO juice behind it, you can get it easily ranked on page 1. Well, it's not that way anymore in Google. It takes a lot of work to get to number 2 for HB Naturals to have our site there. That took months to get there. It takes months to get there with those long tail keywords. Google's is a monster. It's the biggest search engine in the world, right? YouTube, though, is number 2. And what's cool about YouTube is you can get top rankings in YouTube right out of the gate. You know, if you use the right combination of keywords and you have a good video, you'll get ranked right away, and you'll be listed at the top of Google for that search long tail keyword. And that's awesome. If you kind of use that with a 1-2 punch, which we're now developing now, if you put a blog on the hbvitality.com site, put a video behind it, when someone looks and finds that long tail keyword, they're not only going to see your video, they're also going to see your blog post. And it's just very powerful for people to start lending yourself out as an authority, as a consultant with the products or the opportunity, so people will join you. All right. People seek me out to join me now. People seek Daniel out to join him now because of the presence they now have on the internet. All right. And that's where all of us need to be at. And the only way you get there is you've got to do the videos, you got to write the articles, just like Daniel did and I did. And if you put that commitment together and you do that long enough, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, you're going to be like Daniel and I, where people are going to seek you out and want to join specifically with you. All right. So that's the first 2 channels. All right. The third channel is the next channel I'm the most proud of, and I think we've done a really good job with, is our Facebook fan page. And that continues to grow, and we continue to post every day. We continue to boost posts on that. We're growing that channel. We have people come in now, what we call HBVRs, which through the rotator through the main site. They consistently come through that Facebook channel now, which is nice. That's how they found us. They ran across a magnesium post or something on that Facebook page. That fan page is basically now coming to the rotator. So that's the third channel. And of course, the fourth channel I think is really cool is what Daniel's doing with his show, which is basically MLM, Good, the Bad, the Truth. It's basically a radio show. We do 1 hour every week on. We're growing that with Podbean. And the downloads consistently increase every single week. Contra Network, radio network that we're associated with is growing. I think there are now 13 different niche markets for the basically the podcast that we turn into out of that radio show that we download to. So now our podcasts that Daniel's doing every week are getting into the hundreds and into the thousands of views of people looking at. And that, of course, goes back to the website as well. Then, of course, we've got our Instagram presence, right, which is number 4. And then we got number 5, which is, of course, our Twitter presence as well. And then 6 is what we're doing with the Home Business Network. Home Business Magazine, which is basically the whole network associated with Home Business, which has their expo site and everything associated with that magazine. We've got another ad that's going to be published here in June. Same ad that we ran the first time. We had some good results with that, so we continue to grow that. Then we, of course, have our own radio station, which is a classic rock radio station. A lot of that is geared towards around educating our members and continuing to grow that with commercials and getting people to listen to that and getting that listed in Facebook and promoting that in Facebook so people will listen to it and like the radio station. So we're doing a lot with that as well. So we're just continuing to grow all of these marketing channels. That's going to be the focus for 2020, is to continue to grow those. All of them are geared basically towards driving traffic to that website to be able to basically get somebody what we call the HBVR lead, which is typically a buying customer who comes in and is placed directly in your downline. They typically buy. That's our hottest lead when it comes through there. So yeah, we're going to continue to focus on that for 2020. We're going to continue to ride the wave that we have with HB Naturals. We're going to continue to promote the STAR program and the STAR PEMS, continue to build that way as well, and continue to work with everybody on developing their own videos and posts, because like Daniel said, Daniel nailed it. He's absolutely right. We know the system works. We get signups every day. So the system works. There's no doubt about it. Now it's taking it to the next level and getting further further presentation and deeper into all the different marketing channels and penetration of all the different marketing channels. So that's what the focus is going to be for 2020, is just continuing to grow the team, continue to bring star members in, So I'm excited. I'm really geeked about it. I think this is going to be a great year. I love the event. Love meeting everybody down there. And I think now it's just continuing what we're doing, keep our noses to the grindstone, just keep cranking out blogs and videos and getting everybody out there as authority. So no matter where anybody goes on the internet and is looking for any kind of organic or plant-based products or home business opportunity, they're going to run across HB Vitality, and that's what we want them to do and join with our team. So yeah, it's a great place to be right now. It's just a great year for this company, and it's a real awesome from a timing perspective to be here. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Looking forward to 2020. Thanks, Daniel.
Well, thank you, Todd. And I am so excited about it. I'm just ready to rock this out. I mean, I'm ready to go out there and kind of rock the whole industry. I'm going to put fun at kind of everything people are doing, kind of cause a stir. To be honest, there might be a little backlash. No, this is home meetings are the only thing that duplicates, you know. So I want to go out there, you know, show people there is a different way. You know, give people like me an opportunity to say, doesn't matter where you are. Doesn't matter if you have no friends, no family, no lists, have failed on social media. Here's a strategy that works and that grows. I'm going to rock the boat a little bit doing that. Because you go through these videos and I mean, you see these top leaders in the industry and you know they made millions of dollars, but they did it 20 years ago, and now they've been trainers for the last 15 years training on the same things that just don't work. And I've been to the conferences, I've done the trainings. The majority of time, even high ticket trainings, you go and what you get, you could have bought at a book. You know, you could have went to Barnes and Noble and read the sales or marketing book and got that same information. So what we have here, I mean, here we have the power of a team. So if you were to go out there, and I want to remind everyone that if you want to blog on this team blog, well, me and Todd, we're putting everything into the team rotator. Your personal blogs you create, your YouTube videos you create, those are your links. So on your blog, it goes to your power line. It goes directly to you. And if you want to, I mean, you can go out there and create your own blog, and it's possible. But here, we've done all the heavy lifting. We have an authority site that ranks on Google. So when you do a long tail keyword, instead of really working to get that ranked, that work's already been done. You know, the hardest part of YouTube is getting started, getting a couple views, getting people to notice it. Because you can shoot long tail keywords on YouTube, but if you're sitting there and it has 0 views, YouTube said this probably isn't a very good video. You know, no one's watched it, no one's liked it. But if you can put a video on YouTube and you get, you know, 20 hits in the first hour, some likes and some comments, you can utilize the power of this team together. And just like the other day, it was someone put their video on Star Chat, and I wasn't able to watch it at the moment. But at the same time, I would play it in the background on mute, just so it got that watch time and that view and that social currency with YouTube. And that's what we can build. We can do it. I'm telling you, no other teams are doing this. Nobody else has talked about this. For HB Naturals, for the products, for network marketing, for MLM. And when you search growing your MLM business on YouTube, and you literally find nothing. I mean, there's a couple videos, but not really. And this is going to start to catch on. Because all you hear about is, you know, what's the best social network or social platform? Is it Facebook? Is it Twitter? Is it Instagram? And I'm like, no, it's YouTube. And here's why. It's evergreen. Here's the big key. This is evergreen. And this is why I'm going to make fun of everything else in network marketing. You can hand out drop cards, you can do flyers, you can talk to everyone till your eyes turn blue. But the next day, you know, they said, here's the 2 choices. You have 2 choices in network marketing. You can master, what is it? You can master piquing curiosity, then you can master the invites, then you can master the presentation, then you can master overcoming objections and your rebuttals, then you can master closing, right? Those are the skills in network marketing. Here, what we do is evergreen and completely different. Because when you spend time, instead of spending an hour wandering around the grocery store putting drop cards, you spend an hour on a video, and it's a long tail keyword. Now this month that video gets 10 views. The next month, people searching for it, keep in mind, people are typing into Google exactly what you have, finding you. Now 10 people the next month find you, 10 people the next month. But at the same time, you're making more videos. So you're getting more and more popular on YouTube, and now your videos are ranking higher. And now this video that used to get 10 views, now maybe this video is getting 100 views. And now you can wake up 6 months down the road. And imagine that, imagine waking up and you decide, I'm gonna make 3 videos a week. 6 months down the road, with like 80 or 100 videos out there, all getting, 10 to 50 views every single month from incoming traffic. And every day you're getting comments. Every day you're getting that email. You can log into your back office. It's a new sign up for the HP Power line because they came through your YouTube channel. And they bought because this is what they were looking for. So you can learn all those skills, inviting, presenting, overcoming objections. Or you can learn the skills of being creative and coming up with long tail keywords. Making fun videos and then trying to get them ranked. Or writing blog posts, coming up with long tail keywords. I mean, to me, that is so much more attractive. Not only is it more attractive, it's a million times more effective. And I challenge you, go find anybody making 6 figures, 7 figures, who's had their breakthrough in network marketing, and I guarantee this is what they did. They built up a list. They've built an audience, and I believe everyone here can do that. You can talk to people just like you and share your story and experience. People are going to relate. If you stay consistent with it, you can build it over time. Network marketing is a marathon. I mean, network marketing is a 10K race. But the problem is that everyone tells you, oh, it's a 10K race, but go as fast as you can. And you get about half a block, you're winded, you're tired, you're like, I'm not even close. Like, I can still see the starting line. I'm just going to give up and go home. But when you understand that, guess what? Let's just start out by walking. Let's take some short bursts in there and then kind of walk again. But let's keep doing this and achieving this because it's there. It's wide open. Like every time I hear this new keywords and things. And for me, I did a video today on, so I wanted to target, I finally posted it today, on Ayurveda MLM. And for some reason, it was a weird kind of video for me. I can tell that's a topic I'm not used to talking about. And, I talk about MLM and I talk about building my channel and things like that. Now that I've talked about things like that so much, it just kind of flows out. I was talking about like Ayurveda, I can't even say it anymore. Ayurveda products. It was just kind of like Ayurveda products. They're good for mind, body, and soul. I'm like, why am I so awkward? But this is part of our message, and this is something I'm excited about, but something I have to get better at talking about and get my videos out there because I know people are searching for it. And I already knew that. I was watching Chuck's live today, and that lady said, this is how I found it. It's just confirms everything that we're doing. The system is here. It works. Let's just do it. Let's be here Wednesday. Come up with keywords and ideas. And again, if you want to do it the traditional way, and don't get me wrong, I gave my mom a bottle of the pain cream. And she goes, this stuff really works cumulatively. I've been putting it on my elbows 3 times a day, and now I'm really starting to notice the difference. So I'm going to sit here and I will make fun of traditional network marketing, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to share a bottle of pain cream with my mom. I mean, what if Todd wouldn't have called me? There's exceptions to the rules, but let's build this in a way that wins. And like I said, it was funny. I was hanging out with Kathy all day, telling Kathy, like, well, it doesn't work to just talk to strangers. You can't just pitch random people. It never works. And then also we're sitting at the airport, and some guy walks up to me, he's like, oh, what's that Power of the Flash shirt all about? That's something I'm kind of interested in. I'm like, you blew my whole point. So don't get me wrong. Those opportunities are out there. And when the opportunity's right, go for it. But when you go out there, you're always trying to force it. Or when you feel like you have to find that opportunity, it's uncomfortable for anyone. So I'm telling you, this is the strategy that works for long-term growth. Of course, I'm going to make fun of traditional. But if the opportunity's there, if someone wants a product, they need it, they're open, definitely get it in front of them. Let's help as many people as possible. And I'm just excited. I'm ready to be here. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready for a 90-day burst where I'm ready to create just a video a day, and let's just get this over with. Let's get this done. And I'm telling you, if you guys don't do it now, I'm just going to do it all. And then all of a sudden you're going to see literally 2 or 3 people coming in a day. And then at that point, other people are going to get it. Let's have that proof first. And so our proof is there. But once this proof hits, I'm telling you, other people are just going to see it and start joining and start doing it. So get in front of that wave. Start doing it now. And that's why I'm almost kind of hesitant to share more than I do on YouTube. Because in 6 months from now, I'm just going to put everything I know on YouTube. Why? Because I know I already have a 6-month head start. If someone copies me exactly, I'm already 6 months ahead because that's just what it takes to build. So yeah, these are the inside secrets, guys. This is what's going to get you there. I'm just building it, talking about how I'm building it, basically. So whatever you're doing, however you're feeling, shoot a video about it. Other people are feeling that same way. So let's be out there. Let's share our stories. Let's change some lives. Let's change the health and the wealth of the people. Who's in? All right, Todd and Kathy are still here. Good deal. Well, I appreciate everyone. Terry's still here. Good to see you, Terry. I appreciate everyone on here. It is absolutely go time. Let me know what you need. I love doing this stuff. I geek out on it. Let's talk keywords. Let's talk hook story offers. Let's talk all of that. I'm in. Let me know what you need. Todd, any last words before we go here? All right. Appreciate y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.